Last week, we showed you the opening of the Maccabea Games here in Israel. Thousands of Jewish athletes from around the world are participating in the huge international sporting event. And as CBN Middle East correspondent Julie Stahl reports, the purpose behind the Games goes beyond sports to unite Jewish people worldwide with Israel.
Known as the Jewish Olympics, the Maccabea Games are the third largest sporting event in the world and take place every 4 years in Israel.
It's actually a competition for all Jews around the world and all the Israelis. By the way, you don't have to be a Jew. It's open for all Israeli citizens. We have 10,000 participants that are arriving from 63 countries for a sports celebration in Israel.
Athletes are competing in dozens of sporting events at some 80 venues throughout Israel. All the swim competitions are here at the Wingate Institute in Netanya. Born to Ukrainian parents, Israeli swimmer Anastasia Gorbenko won the gold medal for the 200-meter IM.
I think this competition is really special because there are so many Jews from anywhere in the world, and you are getting to know so many people from around the world, and I think it's special because it's never happening in another country and never happening in another religion, so it's something really special about the Maccabea.
A water polo champ, Roy Hessing, CEO of the Maccabea, says the Games connect Jews from around the world to Israel and vice versa.
All of a sudden, to see so many Jews around the world that are coming to celebrate in Israel and to make friendship and connection and business, it is important.
For many of the athletes and their parents, it's their first time in Israel, like 17-year-old Toby Barnett from Maryland, who won the gold medal for his age in the 200 IM.
It's an amazing experience. Before the Games, we got to explore a bunch of parts of Israel, Masada, the Dead Sea, so it's all been super fun.
We're just so proud of him and all of his dedication and commitment to swimming, and he worked so hard, and to see him accomplish his goals here. He also won the 400 IM the other night, so 2 gold medals is just phenomenal, and we're just so proud of who he is as a person.
Couldn't be happier to be here with him, yeah, very special.
Named after the Jewish family that overthrew a Syrian Greek ruler some 200 years before Jesus, the first Maccabea Games were held in 1932. They've been held regularly since then, except during World War II and the founding of the State of Israel. The Games were also postponed from last year due to the COVID pandemic.
If it works very well for the last 90 years, I think that we're doing something in a good way. And from one Maccabea to another, the numbers are really growing. It is the biggest Maccabea ever. And I can hope and tell you one thing, that for the next Maccabea, it will be bigger and better again.
Hessing says the Games also encourage Jewish people to immigrate to Israel or make aliyah.
We're not pushing so hard, but 5% of those that are coming for Israel are making aliyah, which is, we're talking about big numbers. So we're happy about it. I think that it's really a major part of our dream, and for those that created the Maccabea in 1932.
Danny from Canada came to cheer his daughter on and said he'd consider coming back to live.
It's an amazing experience. I think you get kids and adults from all over the world, from the Jewish community. You get to meet lots of people. You get to enjoy the Israeli and Jewish spirit in the place where we all came from.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Netanya, Israel.
Still ahead, more from one of the largest sporting events in the world, the Maccabea Games. The Maccabea Games are so diverse, we thought you would want to see more of what's happening. Take a look at what you can find on our social media channels.
Fun to see everybody being so happy to come here and compete. I think it's amazing. All the Jews come from all the world.
Let's go Canada!
Well, I watched a hockey game between the USA and Canada, just one of the many sports being played here at the Maccabea Games.
Alpha.